Did I ever find out what caused this terrible incident? Partially. I now know how to cause it on demand, but here's the thing, ever since the first time it happened, I have not been able to replicate the part where it deleted my entire save file. I can crash the game consistently, but I can't get my save file deleted anymore. So apparently I, like, lost the lotto extra hard. Apparently all you do to cause the crash is... Well, I can just show you on stream when I get back to it, because I saved right before it, but literally, I can do it consistently 100% of the time by just pausing in the middle of that temple we were at last time, and then while unpausing, hold forward on the D-pad, it will crash the game every single time, as long as you're about halfway through the screen. Did you try to get me to do it? No, I told you how to not do it. I told you how to avoid that fate. But so after like testing it and being like, oh yeah, I can make this happen every single time now, I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can replicate the part where it deleted my save file. And the answer is no. I made console saves, I made cartridge saves, I could not get Mend the Fen until like make my saves fuck off again, so apparently I just got hideously unlucky somehow. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But yeah, like, see, I don't even know what to blame. Like, I'm just gonna lean towards Mend the Fen did something wacky, because, like, I don't really think the game is powerful enough to suddenly wipe its own save data like that. But maybe it is. I don't know. I am not an expert. Yeah, here's how you delete your save file accidentally. Now do it. Do it right now. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So tonight, I don't know how much of the game I actually have left, honestly. We're gonna try and finish it. I'm not wearing the right glasses right now. We're gonna try and finish it. And then hopefully it doesn't turn out that I have like 2 hours of game left, because then I'm gonna scramble the whole time with something else. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really plan things out too much. Let me get these out. Let me clean these glasses. Like trying the Holy Arc, I don't know, it kind of depends on how... It depends on what time looks like. If I have like a ton of time left until my usual like 5-hour runtime, maybe I'll put it up. But if it's like, oh, we've been 4 hours deep, maybe I'll just like call it there, or I don't know, play, I don't know, something short. Maybe play Castlevania Bloodlines for shits and giggles or something. I don't know. It'll be something. It'll be something. Okay, I can see. Amazing. Alright, let's get this started. I'm sorry, Saga Music, you have to go. Just getting this opened. So yeah, I thought I was gonna be out all day yesterday, because I just thought I was doing Christmas Day with family, and then I forgot they're going to be mostly upstate, which has been the case for the past couple of years. I just forgot that things have changed. So I was actually home all day yesterday, but I took the time to catch up on some other things, so it was... It was to my benefit anyway. It'd be really funny if I open this up, my save file is gone again. I think that'd be really exceptionally funny. So I haven't booted this up since, when did I do the replay? I think it was Tuesday. Okay, it's still there. I had a save state anyway, just in case, as a backup. I think it was in cartridge RAM this time. Oh yeah, and then I made 3 copies of it, you know, just in case. You know, I was a little worried. Alright, so... I forgot about that sound. We're pretty much, like I said, our levels might be a little bit different compared to last time, but otherwise we're pretty much the rough equivalent of the save file that got banished, including Fork's name being needlessly capitalized. I needed to adhere close to the canon we established in the first stream. So, we're quite literally right before the dungeon that... Well, it's not even a dungeon, it's one screen. We're right at the point of the game where I lost my save file. Alright, how do I play this game again? It's been like 3 days. Oh, he has to have like 1 hit left, right? Yeah, okay. I also did get Blue Stinger all set up for... What's today? Today's Friday. It was set up for Sunday. Alright, so in this area, from about this point in the screen onwards, if you unpause the game while holding forward, you are going to crash the game, and then I guess if you lose the lottery like me, your save file might get deleted, so, don't do that. Just don't do that. You can just walk forward normally. I forgot how Sego his little voice sounds like he's a fucking Kremling. I also don't understand how he has his cornered here after we just beat him in a duel, but you know what, whatever. He's got a crossbow. I guess that's kind of threatening. It's a cutscene crossbow. Magnolia's the love flower! Huh? Hang on. Huh? Oh, that's the forgetful flower. So wait, you just throw magnolias to someone and they forget literally everything they're doing. It makes perfect sense, honestly. The missing armor is here. Huh? Are we just making shit up now? What missing armor? Alright, I guess we're done. That cutscene definitely did not explain a single thing. Oh. I guess let's just go back to Sego's mine and see if something happens. I still don't know. I still don't know what they mean by missing armor. Although I do notice that alflex in battle appears to have some different attire going on. My guy was not wearing red before, unless unless I forgot everything in the past 3 days. Though he stops being red in the victory pose, which is very funny. I wonder if something changed in his stat screen. Oh, he's got the chariot armor on now. Okay. Okay, well, he can keep chariot on. I did really intentionally grind for the most part, but... Oh, there's a cutscene. The encounter RNG can be pretty swingy in this game, so... It's very possible I got into more fights and/or got into fights with enemies that gave more experience. Since, like, there's a pretty big disparity in what you can get from a fight depending on what you run into. Alright, Undyne was sword. A large monster would appear, and only the chosen would be saved. I mean, we found the third orb, we just, we could not actually get the third orb. It was kind of stuck inside Fenrir. Hey, do I need healing items? I don't remember. No, we're doing good. I am gonna go sell that Sun Mist, though. I wonder if the chariot armor has a different, like, upgrade cost than the whatever Alflex gear is called. The strength, I think. Or, like, do they upgrade separately, actually? I don't even know how it works. Okay, well, I guess there's no reason to not upgrade chariot. Because they cost the same except one... I mean, rather, they cost... The chariot's cheaper, rather, but they give the same stats, so... Do I need to upgrade Fork's gear, I wonder? So I'm guessing it helps against, like, some enemy AoEs, probably? Yeah, sure, it's 1500. That's not the save point. We may as well then. Is there a save point even here? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Alright, I don't know where to actually go. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit no. That's it, show's over. I was just kind of instinctively tapping the D-pad, and I was like, wait, no, 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 no. I wonder if we can get back on the boat. Because there's nowhere else to go from Sega's mine other than the temple. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make a safety save stakes now. Now the fear of death has been put into me. Wait, what's the save state button in this? I don't even remember. Is it F5? There we go. Can we go on boat? We can go on the boat. I don't know where we're going on the boat, but let's get... This game is linear enough that if I can get on the boat, I'm going to assume getting the boat is the correct course of action. Oh, we can only go in one direction anyway. I'll just follow the coastline. And yeah, we can sail back to the capital. I don't know why we'd want to go back to the capital, but we can do that. Actually, I think this is the first time we get to sail around this part of the map freely, without, like, the plot making us go somewhere. We can stop by in the capital just to see if, like, any cutscenes trigger or something. We can go talk to our friends at the Secret Society, and also the bar. There's an orb over in Nomado, a town in the country south of here. Okay, never mind. I guess we're going... We're just going south then, thanks. Alright, never mind. We figured it out. We have solved the orb puzzle. Southeast or southwest is the question. Guess I'll just hug the coastline and see if there's somewhere to... Maybe not. What's this town? I don't think we've been here before either. Okay, well there's a cutscene, so I guess this is the right place to go. Orb. Wait, they said Nilmado is to the south. Is this actually... Hold on, can I get the UI to come up and tell me what this town's name is? Beshstad, okay. It's the inn. No, that's by the port. Precious orb, if that matches what you're looking for. It's being sold in Nilmado at the Sweet Rose. Yeah, we're all thinking about orbs here. Big orb fans. We don't need to save. I mean, we're here. We'll save. It's fine. It's fine. Do they have anything? Hold down last secret sounds. Eh. I'm just gonna save money for more blacksmith stuff. I'm not gonna buy items unless we like absolutely have to. The finest pepper. Alright, yeah, it's a lot of gillis for pepper. Oh, free pepper. Wait, was that like... Actually... Key item, a very valuable spice. Okay, we got pepper. I guess let's get back on the boat and keep looking for no motto. We can't go that way. We know Nomon's to the south, so I guess we just gotta go west and wrap our back around. Maybe there'll be another town to dock at, or something. God, I'm using some earbuds today to, like, take a break from my headphones. Everything sounds slightly different, including the tone of my own voice to me. It's driving me crazy now. I'm having immediate regrets. Just venture the game with me, like, is that sure? Uh, no, I would expect some very stupid dialogue to happen. I would expect something goofy to happen. Nope. Yeah, should turn this fan off. Keeps either being too warm or too damn cold in here. I guess that's the other reason to upgrade Fork's armor. For when the rare times you actually get ambushed, which seems to happen almost never. Go, turn off my fan. So I just noticed something funny about some of the inputs for alflex's attacks. I don't think they change directions based on if you're ambushed or not, but... Well, I got to something. Is it forward down or down forward? Forward down. No, okay. It was just... Maybe I just did it wrong. I thought it was making me do like a back down input for Bastion Cross while he was in the... on the ambush side, which would make him just switch with Fork instead of like do Bastion Cross. I'm like, that's not good. No, I just did the input wrong. That looks like a new town. Alright, what's this? What is this town's name? Tell me, game. Oh, we found no motto. A city that deals in both goods and secrets. Are we gonna need the pepper for something here? Yeah, neither Street Fighter 2 experience. There's a lot of complicated inputs in this game, like forward, down B, and I forget what uh, the other one, the first one you get was even. I think it was just like up B or something. Whatever it was like really simple. Sweet Rose. Oh yeah, it's for selling the orb. Uh-huh. Here for the orb. Yeah? You want the orb, you say? Was I supposed to, like, find this place first and find out about the pepper and have to go like, oh no, I gotta go back and get the pepper, and I just, like, came here with the pepper first. Okay, sure, take it. There are those who pay a fortune for pepper, you know? Yeah, well, we want the fucking orb. Yeah, it's a Dragon Quest 1 alley. Oh, cutscene? Cutscene. The cartoon bonking sound effect. Yeah, we got a broken orb. Fairies can't jump inside it. Oh, fake. Orb. Okay. Yeah, sure, I guess. Whatever. Uh... I guess we can just leave town? St. Jeremy. Crossing the southern desert. Sick place for the association. Is that where we're going next? Yeah, probably. Just go save. Now that we've had our orb stolen by Bird. Yeah, possibly fake orb. I don't really know, honestly. Maybe like, I don't know. Orb busted. Broken ass orb. Orb is fucked. Well, I think they said south, so just kind of go south. Maybe I should follow the coastline or something. Eh. Rooster? Yeah, that's what roosters look like, actually. Yeah, it's kind of a fucked up gangly rooster. That doesn't look... It doesn't quite look right. Oh, it's gonna be a long trip, huh? It's okay, we got more roosters. We don't know we got one rooster. It's okay, can we make it like 5 steps this time? Yeah, it's good. The rooster dodged. It's fucked up.
Come on, you unemployed sons of bitches. Let's go!
Oh. Hello, Emma. How did... Oh, hey, the new one played first try. That's funny. That jump scared me. Hey, Box. Hey, Jacqueline. You jumped in the big hole. That's good. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Emma. Did you enjoy your big hole experience? Did you enjoy your instant death? It was the very last thing you did in the stream. Yeah, jumping in the hole is like you just gotta do it. Yeah, you do get to see a cool sword on the way down. It's very important. I should replay Demon King Chronicle sometime next year. Make it one of the yearly routines, along with a Belzerian replay. Maybe an Ancient Roman replay? But maybe that one can be spaced out like every 2 years. You don't gotta play that one every year. Can't let it get old. That might be St. Jeremy. This has the third rotation as well. Yeah, I'm assuming this is something... Well, based on what Arya said, this is something you can easily do in 2 streams, so... Okay, this is St. Jeremy. Village named Bonbiki to the northwest. We definitely don't have enough money for an upgrade yet, so we'll just skip that. We're looking for orb hints. We're here to learn about orb. That's an item store, that's not... Okay, well actually, do they sell anything different here? Just in case... Dream Scent. Night Pride. Don't care. Don't care. Get out. Get out. Oh, that's just the end. Okay, I still don't care. I'm guessing that's the port right next to us. They did say there was like another town though in some direction. Maybe we got to go there. Oh wait. Big building? Please just leave these people be. Please leave. Okay, never mind. We will not enter big building. I think I need to like zoom in on the Fumo stair more. Oops. No, I don't want to leave yet. See, it's just like a closer view of the one eye. Who told us about the other town? Bonbiki to the northwest. We were coming from the northwest though, we didn't see shit. Thank you for the giant Fumo. Giant Fumo stair. I mean, we came from the northwest, we didn't see a town. Do I just disregard that and like go in the opposite direction instead? Do I just like go northeast or something? Small Fumo? Yeah, I might need to like redo the cropping in that one a little bit to like make it bigger a little bit. It's like I wanted to just include the full Fumo as one. You can't just have... I can't have just the stair. I gotta have the stair and the whole Fumo. I'm gonna go check to the northeast. Kind of like went like straight south and west. Oh! Samurai, what are you doing? Thank you for the gift subs. Oh wait, did I hopefully not break my thing? No, I might have broken it. I tried to change it so it would roll like one of the items every time there was multiple gift subs, so now it still only plays once. Damn it. Thank you for the gift subs. Hey, Greedra. I need to figure out how to get StreamerBot to do that. It's kind of hard to test off stream. This looks ultimate. This game is... This is the kind of game I would love to play if I were, like, fucking sauced on some edibles. I think it would, like, be good for me. Oh, thank you for the gift sub to Choja. Yeah, the level ups are great because both characters have their own little unique level up font. This game is basically just like nonsense bullshit all the time. It's great. It was the fan translation that just came out like last week. I don't know. Last week Friday? Something like that. This is definitely one of those games where I can recommend it to anyone to play because, as far as I can tell, it's really fucking short. You're not suffering for 30 hours for a joke. And also because everything about this game is just fucking ridiculous nonsense. I legitimately have no idea where I'm going, but I'm assuming... I mean, there's an entire desert. You know, wait. Do I have any of those items that turn off random encounters? Just so I can do a bit more... I don't. I don't. Okay, whatever. I mean, I could have bought some. That shit costs like 700 gills or something. It's way too expensive. I'm not paying... Oh, you can't walk in the forest, right? What if we just follow this down? Okay, this area is actually worryingly big now. I think this is the most freedom the game has given me in the entire, like, 6 or 7 hour runtime. I didn't mean to hit that. I'm starting to think that for most of these enemies... That was really loud. Alright, cool. For most of these enemies, it feels like it's literally not worth the animation time to have Fork use mid-force. Because I think everything's dying in one hit from her and alflex taking a swing. I gotta min-max how fast these fights go. It's very important. Because of this. Because sometimes we'll just fucking take 2 steps and get into another fight. Okay, well in this case there's 3 enemies, so the magic's worth it in this case. Oh, they have AoE spells. Oh no, what's in this? Hey, Megami. Oh no, I got this horrible thing. Can I like take this back? Can I like get rid of it? Can I delete this shit from my account? I think that might be one of the worst things that, like... Is there a worse hype train emote than that thing? Does anyone like that thing? Like, is it supposed to be like a balloon dog taking like a balloon poop or something? You have them go blacklisted? Yeah, that seems like the fucking right play. Like, I don't get it. Oh yeah, really great little bug for anyone new to this game. So there are stat boosters, like strength waters and speed waters and shit. Uh, Items used mid-fight apply to the whole party. This includes stat boosters. A lot of people supposed to earn this Jeff Koons event. I should do that, but also just to, like, censor all possible Pepes. I don't know if that's possible. Alright. Put everyone's blood back in. Actually, just alflex. Since 4th level, she gotta pull... Oh! There's a town right there! I don't even know if it's where I have to go, but it could be where I have to go. Except we gotta fight 3 of these fucking guys again, so... It's gonna take a little bit. I mean, I could probably just run from them, but also... kinda need the experience and money anyway, so... Running's not gonna do me any favors. Since for all I know, I want to get into, like, the next actual dungeon or whatever. Oh! Okay, I'm glad her mid-force leveled up, but also that animation sucks, and also it takes too long. I'd almost rather go back to mid-force just because it takes, like, literally a third of the animation time. Okay, can we please go see what that town is? So I can cry when it's, like, not where I'm supposed to go. Never fucking mind. Homunculus. That's a new enemy. Oh, it's just like one of those golem types. It's okay, it's got the acid scum. What? There's poison in this game? Oh yeah, no, we've seen poison. It does 2 damage. I forgot poison existed because nothing in this game has used it up until now. Even though I'm pretty sure shops have been selling poison cures for the past, like, couple hours. Does poison even persist out of fights? Because that didn't seem like it did any fucking damage. Alright, please let me get into the town. Thank God. It smells like orb soil. An orb is buried in the ground that creates delicious soil. Wait. So the orb is here? Hang on, what town is this then? Just gonna let the UI pop up. Hey, Bonbeaky. Didn't the NPCs in St. Jeremy tell us that Bonbeaky was to the northwest? Am I gaslighting myself? Am I wrong? Because this is definitely not west. This was east of St. Jeremy. Something strange is afoot at Mount Buka. Walking Mountain. Oh. Is Fenrir here? Walking Mountain from above. Yeah, okay, Fenrir's... Why is Fenrir eating a fucking mountain? Actually, we have enough money to get Alflex's armor upgrade. If there's a smith here, which I don't think there is, actually. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to go, I guess, north to the mountain. I'll be honest, like I said, this game is so linear that if an NPC tells me about a location, I'm just going to assume I have to immediately go there. Because I think that's been the right thing to do literally every single time. So let's just go north. Let's get into a fight literally 2 steps out of town. Oh yeah, wonder if Fork is still poisoned. No? Okay. Either it doesn't last after a fight, or staying at the end fixes it. I don't know which. I guess we'll find out after this fight, because alflex just got poisoned again. Yeah, the poison does 3 damage. Doesn't actually matter. Unless it, like, messes you up in the world map, it's kinda... don't care. Oh, I probably should have healed. At least this turns into a boss fight. The entire mountain is orb soil. I don't know how that works. Like, I might be going crazy here, but I thought we saw the 3rd orb inside Fenrir already, unless it, like, got loose somehow. If dirt tasted good, would I eat it? Probably not. Because the issue with that is, like, it wouldn't be about the dirt itself, it'd be about what else was on the dirt. You know, you got bugs, you got people stepping on it. Like, if it was, like, some good, clean dirt, that's one thing. But you can't go outside and grab it. Clean, well-prepared dirt? Like, okay. I mean, if it tastes good, and you know it's clean and healthy, you know, like, that's different. So, to be... Heal with magic. I guess you know what the last orb is. I guess it's healing magic, 'cause this wasn't an option before. Oh, poison does last. Okay. I guess herbs just became, like, way, way, way less important. You know, probably, like, 60% through the game. Ah, it's the bird. Oh, an invitation. Come to St. Jeremy's Good. Oh, now we have to go to St. Jeremy. Bring the orb. You don't have to come, but if you don't, Fenrir just might want to head to the capital. Okay, yeah, well, apparently. I mean, do we care about the capital? Okay, well, no, that's not fair. There's people there. There's normal civilians there. I think the king is still missing, though, so it's like not like the king's life is at risk. Alright, let's go back down to Bonbiki. Well, okay, then we just like gotta go southwest to St. Jeremy's. I think certain... Did St. Jeremy have a blacksmith? I think we can go upgrade alflex's gear there. Get him a little more numbers. Make the numbers go up. Yeah, I guess poison might just stick forever unless you go to an inn or fix it yourself. But like, again, it's not actually doing damage, so it doesn't even like add like actual animation time to your turns. So I think Alflex is just gonna stay poisoned until I get to town. Oh. The cathedral's literally right there. I just took a really long path to get to Von Vicky, apparently. Wonder how useful that healing spell is mid-fight. So I could see having an issue where, you know, magic has cast times in this game, and most of the time you're healing, you're probably doing it because you need the healing right now. But, I mean, if it heals a lot, like, you just gotta learn to pre-cast it, I guess. Or maybe actually, there's the speed buff spell, which I haven't been using at all. Maybe that helps too. Let's go look for the blacksmith real fast. Oh, found it. Alright, where was the save point here? There it is. I'm going to assume the cathedral's gonna be... Or maybe we'll get to fight Demos Camos finally. Alright, let's go to the cathedral. Oh, Yoni, thank you for the 3 months. This game aesthetic has grown on you. Yeah, like... Okay, a lot of the enemy models look pretty fucking dumb. Not a lot, like some of them look pretty fucking dumb, but still, everything's got its own vibe. Like, I like the character models and stuff. Oh. It's really funny playing this alongside Shining the Holy Ark, which also definitely has its own aesthetic. It's probably a bit more cohesive than this game's, but... Yeah, it's charming in its own way. It also, like, mostly runs fine. It's not like I'm playing Virtual Highlight where the game struggles to maintain, like, a lofty 10 FPS. Okay. Maybe let's take back the running... You know, okay, maybe... Never mind. Never mind. I take back everything I just said about the game. Oh no. The granite sliding. Please God. Please God. Look, listen, maybe this was done for dramatic effects. You have to do like a really slow walk up. Please tell me like a cutscene happens here or something. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Is there like something off to the oh there's a door over there. Okay. Either or it's a wall that hasn't loaded in since the game's dying, who knows? No, that's definitely a doorway. Holy fuck. Actual literally 2 seconds after I was like, yeah, you know, this game runs well enough. And it's like, no. Oh, now we can do a normal camera. Okay, well, no, it zoomed out a little aggressively there. Okay, no, it's running fine now. Oh, wait. Can't tell what's inside that. Kind of hard to tell with the... Can I look at it closer if I... Okay. What the hell is wrong with the previous room? The great fucking question! Okay. Cool room. Oh no, we gotta go back out into the big cathedral room. Alright. We're going back to 2 FPS land. There's probably a door on the other side. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna like hold up on the D-pad. I'm just gonna take a nice sip of water, because I got plenty of time right now. The clip. It's gonna be better or worse if it were Wendy's adventure. I think most games would be improved by having Wendy in them, honestly. Artisanally printed. Listen, it was really important to have that room just fucking work like that for some reason. Alright, what do guys? It's gonna be a, like, snatcher or some shit. Alright. Sun mists are kind of not great as consumables, but they're also worth like 1,000 gillis, so, you know, it's a good pickup. We'll sell it later if I remember. Oh god, there's fights here. This is an actual dungeon. Oh god, we got new enemies. Yeah, we have healing magic now, so... we can stretch our supplies for probably, like, infinitely long, since level ups refill your HP and MP. Side runs back to front, so the only way that room renders so fucking bad is if there's something under the floor to on the processing time. Yeah, I mean, given how miserably dogshit fights look like on the boat, and also inside any dungeon with like narrow corridors, I would not be surprised if there's like some just like how do I put? I would not be surprised if there's parts that were just put together wrong. They just fucked up and made it bad instead of good. They accidentally like misclicked the make it bad button. I didn't mean to hit that. Get back in front, please. Thank you. I messed up my inputs and was trying to have Fork do Bastard Cross, which, spoilers, she can't do that shit. Metal Slug 2 accidentally everything twice. Did they do the Metal Slug 2? I didn't actually know that. I need to, like, play Metal Slug. I've, like, watched people play them a lot, or played them myself. Except maybe, like, a million years ago on, like, MAME or some shit. and I had much less of an appreciation for that kind of thing. Where was I going? I don't even remember. Alright, we're going this way. They made this look X, which is like nearly the same game as an apology, but it runs it over. Okay, that's good. H-break. Helm break? Is this gonna be another technique for alflex? Alright, down, up B. Everything about this game is a fucking choice? Yeah. I think that's fair to say. Oh, the chest was a snatcher! I saw an acquaintance lamenting in Discord that this game was like... They thought this was gonna be like a weird fucked up disaster on par with Ancient Roman, and they're feeling let down when it wasn't like that. And I mean, yeah, that is true. Ancient Roman is definitely very uniquely fucked up and put together wrong in an artisanal way in some places. But there's still a lot to love here. It occurs to me that I don't know what the luck stat does. I mean, I guess there's crits, but they happen so rarely that, like... I don't know. We'll use that luck water in a fight, though, so both Alflex and Quark can get the luck. You heard about people turning into monsters disease? It's a very important disease. It's very, very serious shit. I was doing down up and I selected forward. Or backward, rather. Now we're gonna watch the long-ass Mega Force animation. I don't even know why you can swap rows mid-fight, because I don't think there's ever a single reason to ever do that. Unless you're doing some kind of weird gimmick run or something. This room seems, like, dangerous. I don't know. Yeah, so we just recently got Megaforce. We used to have a spell called Midforce instead. Midforce animated, like, literally over twice as fast. Welcome to my chambers. What are my manners? I almost forgot to serve my guests. Father. Father? Huh? Oh, it was supposed to be like a head. It was supposed to be like the king's head. Like, I didn't recognize what it was supposed to be. Oh. Or do we finally get to fight the big man Demos Kamos? The Mega Force is adjacent to the Mega Skill. I love that macaw clip. The Mega Skill. I guess since we're in an actual boss fight for once, we'll try the speed buff, see if it helps. Oh, Death Sphere. Yeah, that kind of hurts, I guess. This game looks amazing. It's definitely something. This game is definitely something. Party's agility hit max. Okay. Barrier formed. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hey, Kurt. kind of... Does the barrier just prevent all damage? Okay, yeah. I guess we'll just wait. How am I liking this? This game is... It's pretty jank and goofy, but it's like legitimately hilarious. It's fairly short from what I understand too. Like the translator who helped work on this patch, Snowy Arya, came by and was like, yeah, this game's like 8 to 10 hours long. So for that runtime, I think this is it's a pretty good value. Like, it's a deeply stupid game in a lot of ways. I don't want to give any details. You'll just have to trust me on... There's a lot of stupid shit going on. Okay, what... Is this because I had her cast whatever the haste buff was? Because she's kind of taking 5 billion turns now. Oh, that's it. 666 experience? And a free Sun Mist. That was kind of not the boss fight I was expecting. He kind of didn't do anything. He mostly put up a barrier and then fucking died. The victory animation is really cute. There's a point early on in the game where you don't have the princess with you, and so alflex has a different animation where, you know, it's just a different pose versus the one where he, you know, grabs her hand and stuff. It's like a really cute detail. Literally who? What the fuck do you mean vampire appeared? Oh my god, that sound is horrible. I'm literally going to lower the sounds on OBS until this fight's over, because that sounds fucking annoying for me, so I cannot imagine what it sounds like to everyone else. He can survive one more turn. Oh, God. We'll just have her use heal. Mind Blast. 61. Alright, the heal should go off in time, I assume. Yeah, there we go, Mid-Aura. Hey, Riska. It's going good, since I replayed off stream and got my save file back to where it was before Mendefen deleted it. So we're just progressing with where I would have been last time. That attack is so fucking loud, I swear to God. Okay, I haven't been paying attention to how much the heal spell costs in terms of MP, but the fact that Fork has been able to cast, Mid-Sonic into Mid-Auras, and still has almost all of her MP is a fascinating sign of balance going forward. I don't know, just precast a heal, whatever. How far are you in FMW? cast a nuke. She can use Mega Force once as a trait. Even though I hate this animation. Oh, that's it. How far am I? Duck's been sick, so we slowed down for a while, and we started playing again recently. We're up to the finale of PCB stuff. We have made the tearful decisions that we will be using Komachi. Okay, vampire's dead. Just a monster in the guise of a maiden. Okay, but can we talk about where the vampire came from? Like, did Demos Game just like turn into a vampire, or did he summon a vampire? Emperor Nero the Hawk. The way... Sometimes some of the animations in this game are just too fucking good. If you find your purpose unclear, come see me once more. Do we gotta go back to Sky High Worlds now? Uh, Alright, we're just doing shit. Big... Huh? Oh, that sound is so fucking loud. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that was Emperor Nero the Hawk, who jump-scared us by becoming really big in our face and then leaving. As big people are prone to do. I'm worried about Fork's dad. I'm worried about a lot of things. Like the giant naked man who appeared in front of us. Oh, I guess that was the guy we saw in that little, like, in that, like, glass cylinder thing in the cathedral. In the opposite room. Let's go back and see for ourselves. Let's go... Not the smith. Where's the item shop? We got a couple of sun mists, which we're never gonna use, so let's just go sell those real fast. Because they sell for approximately 5 billion Gillis, and frankly that's more useful than having a really, really shitty healing item. I should go see... Oop, nope, not that button. Nope, nope, nope. Don't talk to me. I'm sorry. I want to leave. I want to go see what the next upgrade for alflex costs. At the smith. Because his last one was 5,000 Gillis, so... I think this one might be also 8,000, like his other armor. Let's see. Oh, 7,000. Alright, we're a bit off. I wonder what the upgrades actually cap at. I assume they eventually stop, but... Let's go save. Yeah, the little animations in the corner in the shops are really funny. I just love how they have, like, all these, like... really out-of-place sounding sound effects of them sometimes. Okay, technically this is really inefficient compared to staying at the inn, but also I'm lazy. We're just gonna pay it. I guess I'll explain for people who don't know. So when you go to... Oops, I almost did it again. So when you go to the save point in this game, they'll offer to heal you, but unlike the inns, which just cost, you know, a flat amount to, you know, fully heal your HP and MP, the save points instead cost a scaling amount based on how much HP and MP is missing. So there are cases where it can be cheaper than the inn if you need to get healed, or um, more expensive. Also, wait, is there a port at the cathedral? Probably not, because I'll check real fast. Doesn't look like you could sail anywhere from there, so I'm assuming not, but... So I'm assuming we have to go sail back to the capital now. Alright, is there actually a port here? No, 'cause that's just an item shop. Alright, no, probably have to go walk back to whatever that town was called. Was it? Uh, I don't know what town's called. It was somewhere on the west coast. Just gotta hug the coast and we'll find it eventually. I do wonder how much game is left if we're at the point where we killed the original really bad guy, and now we have bad guy 2 who kind of came out of nowhere. Emperor Nero, the Hawk. Oh, okay. You know, maybe I should have bought at least one of those items that lets you, like, turn off encounters for a bit. Maybe. Alright, alflex can one-shot these, so I'm not gonna use her ridiculously long spell anymore. So I'm pretty sure this doesn't even kill them. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we haven't heard a single... there was a single NPC in one of these towns who mentioned Nero by name. Not even, like, his full name. You know, not as Emperor Nero, the Hawk. Like, up until now, otherwise, we basically... I don't think anyone's ever mentioned him before. Dude just came out of nowhere. On the right side, by the time we get back to the capital, we might have enough for Alflex's next upgrade, because he can't... We are literally not capable of not getting to fight every 2 fucking steps. Speaking of which, you know... Whatever, Fork, just defend. Just let Alflex deal with this shit. Actually, I think we had a stat booster I never used. I should probably do that. Oh yeah, we had some more luck water. One thing I found kind of funny, so I was testing this in the past few fights. The input parser for all of Alflex's specials is so lenient that you can do the directional inputs before it's properly his turn, and they'll still count. It's not really like a big deal or anything, it just lets you take turns like a little bit faster, I guess. Is that a sword chicken? No, it's a sword rooster. A very important distinction. Alright, surely any day now we'll get back to the town where we can hop on our boat. We'll be allowed to do it. Oh yeah, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there. Please, 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 please. Yeah, okay. Let me see how much money we have now. We got into like 5 billion fights. Okay, we're pretty close to Alflex's next upgrade. I like how entering the town puts you by the port. Which, I mean, that's where we wanted to go anyway, so that's fine. Alright, let's go back. Or let's get into a fight in two... Oh, that's not a fight. It's a cutscene. Huh? That's Emperor Nero the Hawk. Did he chase us like... Does it count as chasing if he, like, appeared in front of us, flashed us, and then, like, fucked off? Oh, that's supposed to be Fenrir. Okay. Yeah, you gotta put some fucking respect on his name. You can't call him Nero, you can't call him Emperor Nero. It's Emperor Nero the Hawk. You gotta show some respect for the literal big man. Uh, do we... Do we, like, get on Fenrir? He's sitting there, like, kind of, you know, grounded. Can I just, like, walk on him? Let's go save first. This seems like it might be bad. Yeah, let's go use the inn. I think Alflex got poisoned. Actually, whenever she could just farm a couple fights to get Alflex's next upgrade. Yeah, let's just do that real fast. Wait, does this town even have a smith? If it doesn't have a smith, then I'm not going to bother. It's a save point. Do we got blacksmith? We have a blacksmith. Okay. We're going to go do a couple fights real fast just to get the last... Get this... I'm calling it last, but... I don't know how much more game is left, because these are getting really expensive. I mean, to be fair, some enemies Gills will give like a shitload of Gillis, so maybe we'll get enough to get one more later, but... This is feeling kind of like a... We're getting close to some kind of ending here, maybe. Unless we're going to reveal there's like a third bad guy after Emperor Nero the Hawk. So come to think, if Princess Fork has mid-Sonic... Like, when she uses mid-Sonic, it says... What is it? The party's agility is maximized. What the hell does Mega Sonic do then? Maybe they just have like a duration that isn't listed? Because the first Sonic spell, like, it didn't say maximize your agility, it just gave you like a flat number buff. And now Mid says it maxes your agility, so like, I don't know what else Mega can do. Besides, like, maybe there's just an unlisted duration or something like that. But wait, there's an upside down castle! Oh, are all the fights gone now that I want to get money? Is that what we're fucking doing? I just wanted to get into, like, literally 2 or 3 random encounters just to get a little bit of extra Gillis. There you go. Yeah, I forgot to turn the audio back up a little bit after the vampire fight, because I didn't want everyone to get subjected to how incredibly fucking loud Poison Slash was. Oh, and the glories. That's like worth 1,000 Gillis, but that's also, it's an auto revive, so we're probably just gonna keep that. In case, like, the last boss fight is, like, evil and fucked up or something. So I think the way it works is that you use it, and then if you die, you just get revived. I think one more fight and we'll have enough money, and we'll just go get the upgrade and we'll see if we can get on Fenrir? I don't know. I'm kind of assuming you go on Fenrir because, like, why else would he be stuck there? Yeah, that or we really do have to, like, sail back to the capital. Actually, speaking of Inverted Castle, I do kind of want to try the Sotten Rando at some point. Since I've been occasionally guest starring with Kala while she goes through it. Let's go get that upgrade. Once I remember where the blacksmith actually is, I already forgot. Right here, okay. Okay, what's the damage on the next upgrade for alflex? 10,000. Alright, well, we'll see if we actually get that much money. Let's go save and we'll get going. Oh shit, you're right. That's a good point. I am going to... There we go. I've hit the button. Oh, maybe we can't? Okay, never mind. We can't... Oh, can we sail the boat onto him, actually? I should have tried that. Let's get back on the boat. The way his tail was stretched out on the land there, it looked like you could, like, maybe... No? Okay. Let's go back to the capital. It's right here. Not that far. How goes the adventure? It's going good. Fenrir got assaulted by good old Emperor Nero the Hawk. It's been an Imperial Edict. Oh. What's the edict? The order was to put an end to that giant beast. Oh hey, Marleo, how's it going? On the temple walls, after the rain falls from the stars, a monster shall descend from the heavens. The hero shall take up the fallen sword. Your sword came from the sky, didn't it? And that means you're the... we're the hero. It's more of the prophecy, the golden sword holds the power to slay the monster, yet its strength is lost. Sally, nothing about fixing the sword. I hope we get a cool sword upgrade to go along with the chariot armor. What do you mean, did he die? Alright, now do we get to go on Fenrir? Can we just, like, turn right back around and sail onto it? Hey, Fenrir. Maybe I'll sail around the other side. It's very funny. I don't think I've had to use a single MP item the entire game because it's... I think it's basically impossible for folk to run an MP before she level... Oh, cutscene? Oh, you just land on him from the right side. Okay, fair enough. Because, like, Fork just can't run an MP, like, midway through the game, because everything costs so little MP that she'll level before her MP ever hits 0. Unless you're doing something really, truly fucked up. Between demos and rep, you don't move between. Yeah, that makes sense. And even then, like, I guess it also depends if you're trying to, like, speedrun or if you're just playing through quote-unquote normally. Because even if I didn't get that level between those two fights, I still would have had enough MP. But I also didn't run into too many fights before demos. Oh yeah, this is one of the villages we were on before, when we were in Sky High. Fenrir's a peaceful chap by nature. I mean, he did kind of swallow us earlier. It wasn't very nice. Your sword will rust if you try hitting these tentacles. I'll make the sword rust proof, no problem. Okay. Alright, sword's rust proof. Nailed it. Is there a save point? Here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's... we talk to this person? Are there any other houses to check here before I go wander in a random direction? Nope, that's the item store. Alright, let's just go poke around. Herbs and great herbs. Yeah, that tracks. Oh. I may have found the thing we need to go look at. Yeah, that's Tentacle. Tentacle is not very threatening, actually. Yeah, it's John Tentacle. We're all very excited to meet him. And his rotten breath. That doesn't... Okay, well, it hurts Fork. It hurts Fork pretty badly, I guess. It hurts Fork. Never mind, it's fucking dead. Great fight. Only get 2 shots to Princess? That's fine. I didn't, like, intentionally overlevel when I was replaying the game. It just kind of, like, happened. Because sometimes I just get into those ruts where I get into fights every 2 steps, and I'm like, I didn't want to run from them, because running seems kind of, like, iffy, so I would just fight them. So it just kind of happened that way. Yeah, I'm kind of noticing that. Every time alflex crits, it's like... I feel like a crit Helmbreaker at this point with my relative strength is like a third of a boss's health, it feels like. Gohar and Illusionist. I was like thinking of buying them, but I was like, what if I spent that money on more blacksmith upgrades? But the encounter rate can get pretty annoying at some points. In fact, it gets pretty annoying at St. Jeremy because I didn't know where to go, so I was wandering around for a little bit. Emperor Nero, the Hawk. Nero once slayed 3,000 dragons and made the Master Dragon Lightsai into a slave. Oh, Lightsail. I thought it was an exclamation point. I couldn't tell. Well, Lightsail's a good dragon name. Find a time stone and awaken the dragon. Alright. Dragon. Oh, wait, wasn't there a statue? Was it... I don't know if it was north from the waterfall or south from the waterfall. It was like somewhere here. I remember looking at it earlier and being like, yeah, this is probably for something later. Or was it in the town? I don't actually remember. It was somewhere around here. Actually, no, I don't think it was in the town. It was like, no. Let's go. It's probably south from here. Wait, did I walk past it? Did I just miss it? While I was like thinking out loud to myself. Yeah. Never mind, let's just get into a fight. It's horse. Alright, how much money are those worth for a perfect fight? Yeah, 400-ish. As for legs, don't worry about it. Hey, Laha. Oh, is that the... You know, I was thinking of something else and not this. I didn't recognize this as a statue. I was thinking of something else I saw in some other town, I guess. The most famous dragon. the horse spawn looks like his medieval painting proportions. Yeah, they're kind of like they're a little fucked up looking. Yeah, like I didn't parse this as a statue at all. I was thinking of something completely different. I was like probably thinking of something I saw in a town somewhere and thought it was down here, and I was just completely off base. You're not a friend of that meanie emperor. A time crystal is theoretically simple to make via alchemy, you just need to heat up a water stone. But no one's able to find the water stone. Fragment of the wall. Wait, what wall are they talking about? Wall. I don't remember if I've seen anything like that before. Oh, it's Death. Death looks a little small. Death's looking like a little guy in this game. Never mind, Death's fucking dead. Yeah, he's got nothing on the horses. He's way too small. Can't take him seriously. Yeah, I'm getting plenty of money. Maybe we will get more upgrades before the game ends. The wall... Could it be by the cliff vortex? The wall. The wall. Where have we seen a wall? I'm gonna keep saying wall until something comes to mind. It shouldn't be... Oh, I can't even go in the waterfall anymore. Not too many places to actually go to around here. There's like the town to the north, there's the painting where we first met Demos Kamos, and there's like the little cliff that you sail off of to get back to the lower realm. Alright, goodbye, Death. Are you picking your skills? Yeah, so there's... So far there's been 3, I don't know if there's more. There's 3 pickups you find in chests that basically unlock skills for alflex, but the way they work is that you have to do directional inputs before you input the attack command. So, go into inventory. You have F Mirage, which you just do... You do left B. You have Bastard Cross, which is left down B, and then Helm Break, which is down up B. And it's pretty lenient, like, you can literally do the directional inputs before you even see the controller prompts on Alflex's turn, and then hit B right away, and it'll count as if you had done them, so, like, it's super duper lenient. I've even had turns where I just, like, did the directional inputs, paused because I was thinking about if I really wanted to attack, and then hit B, like, 2 seconds later, and it still counted as doing the skill, so it's, like, it's very, very generous. It's just, yeah. Except for that time where I just did the wrong input for some reason. I just hit down, down, up B. I forgot how to do Helmbreaker. Yeah, that kind of hurts, I guess. Maybe I should upgrade her armor again. I probably have enough money to do that. I'll check when I get to whatever the town over here is called. Actually, no. How much money do I have? No, we just bought her the 1500 upgrade. That's not gonna be enough. She probably needs like 3000 now or something. Oh, but the wall's probably... Yeah, we'll go check the cliff vortex again. Yeah, it's the painting. Alright, never say the phrase, I smell mother's water ever again, thank you. Oh, what the fuck? Is it actually here? Okay. I was gonna go down to the cliff vortex. But maybe, I guess not. Alright, we accidentally found the thing we needed to find. Not like I had many places I could have gone, so... At least alflex is so strong that we don't need to sit through Fork's Mega Force animation for most fights, unless it's like 3 enemies. Actually, should I save before I go talk to Light Sail? It's probably fine. Maybe go heal in case it turns into some boss fight or something. Hey, Light Sail. Let's make a time crystal. Huh? Do we actually get to fly around in this game? 'Cause that's not what I would have expected. Oh, can you get into fights on the dragon? Yeah, can we get like another like really fucked up looking battle background on the dragon? Special fruit and branch grow on the twin mighty tree. Oh, the trees we probably saw down in the lower realm. I think I remember where that is. In our small springs, old sanctuaries, you can tell from the star symbol above them. You see them press A to descend. There are 2 springs in Sky High, one near me, one north of Nata. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can just fucking fly. Um Sweet. We see the trees from Sky High. Oh, it's literally right here. How do I actually... Oh. we get to do this for each tree? Yep. Gotta make sure you get both the fruit and branch. Can't do it in one cutscene. It's gotta be 2 cutscenes. Yeah, same clip backwards, and now alflex is holding the funny looking fruit instead of a branch. Alright, we got the stuff. This town... I think Nato is the one to the north. Oh, that's what they mean by sanctuary. Yeah, right, okay. Let's go walk back to the waterfall. The translucent wing cape thing? Yeah, it looks really cool. It's a really good visual effect. Although with how this game works, I have a sneaking suspicion we're not going to spend too much time actually getting to use the dragon. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Like how technically, so when we got a flight sale, he was sitting back at the sanctuary by Nada, and now he's just here with us in the cutscene. And he just kind of came along. He got lonely. This is like a really funny fetch quest. It's like, oh, you get your dragon, but now you gotta fix Lightsail's wings. So you fly west for like 5 seconds, and the things are just sitting right there. Spread your wings to travel between worlds, let the light return. I can feel strength. Gather energy into the orbs to increase their power. Into Mount Buka in the lower world. Oh, okay, we know where that is. Gather the power lingering in the orb soil. Okay. I think we have to go sail, or not sail, fly down to St. Jeremy to get to Mount Buka. We actually just, like, take light sail down to the lower world now? Yeah, you gotta get the orb soil. It's tasty. The human world's historical. Oh, you just press the start button. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, it's good dirt. It's good fucking dirt. Descend. So we want to go down to St. Jeremy, and then from there it's like kind of like northeast, I think. Do we have to land here though? We have to like land and walk from next. I think Mount Buka was... Yeah, it's right here, but we have to like... Can I land here? The answer is no. Alright, we're landing by the cathedral. Need to make orb soil brownies. Yeah, gotta get some good tasty soil, make that shit into a brownie. Oh no, we can go save at whatever that town's called, Bonbiki. We'll go save there real fast. I still need to go make Nanaimo bars at some point. I've been saying that for like the better part of 2 months. I should perhaps do that. That's 4 enemies in a fight. Also, they kind of hurt. You know what? Just, fix yourself. Let's see if 2 Mega Forces is enough to kill a Griffin. Yeah, they do kind of look like Chocobos, except they're kind of like, you know, the body is all wrong, and the way they're standing. But the coloration and the beak, they definitely... They got a resemblance going on. Alright, Fork, do you know enough damage to just, like, bonk them? Alright, good. I didn't want to have to sit through another Mega Force. I've barely seen the late game enemies. Yeah, that makes sense if you're using the Illusionist. I don't know how much experience and guild these are worth. That was 4 in one fight, so I have to assume that's worth a ton. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, like, Mega Force just takes so long. I'm deliberately trying to avoid using it if I don't think it's actually needed. Where was... That's the save point. Alright, let's go to Mount Buka. Maybe by the time we come there and back, we should have enough to get another upgrade for Fork, just to get her a little more defense. Just in case. Ambushed Catman. Yeah, it's a fucking cat guy with a club. Also has a lot of health, I guess. The way it was like kind of like walking in place. Oh, I did a normal attack by mistake. Yeah, feral cat fucking megafauna here. Yeah, no, this is different from the bear. It's not as bulky as the bear. And also the bear has like a little buckler. They only have the club. It's a very important distinction. Um, Probably half copied from the bear. Yeah, I could see that. Why do I have so many emails? Oh! Hold on, something very important might have come in. Oh, fuck. I don't know, I think that skip might be a little too embarrassing to show up on stream. Oh, that's a critical. Oh, I don't feel good. Now I regret checking my email. Don't mind me, I'm just downloading something from Scope. Dun, dun, dun. Oh god, how many... Holy shit, why are there so many... Oh god, how many variations did they include? Oh god. Oh god. Hang on, which do I have a free image source? No, I'll just add one real fast. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna... Okay, when I put this on screen, you need to understand I did not ask for this. They offered it in the appeal, and I was like, okay, sure, you can do it. You need to understand I did not ask for this. You might be saying... okay, that kind of means you basically did ask for it. And my counterpoint to that is, shut up. Oh, that's big. Okay, you understand? No, I 100% did not ask for this. They just offered, they said, you know, they just, they offered. They said certain things. No, Shirakazu, you can't look. You turn away. Turn away. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. All right, now that my standing in everyone's eyes is going down even lower, we're just gonna move on. Was for asking the part. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. They just said they wanted to draw something, some frills, and I was like, okay, yeah, you can do that. See, now it looks bad because the second one came in earlier this morning, and I reposted it, and I can't post two in one day because then it looks like I have a problem. To which you're probably saying, okay, well, clearly you have a problem. To which I would say, shut the fuck up. I'll go post it tomorrow morning or something, it's okay. I can let there be like a 24-hour cooldown between posting scopes. Anyway, we're talking about swords. Dinner runs E post like 50. Oh, I'm nowhere near that. I still got a long ways to go before that. Yeah, I need the craft Tiltman Scab. I need a bone from Fenrir to make Tiltman Scab. Oh, that's a good one. Hold on, let me... Got to fix that OBS. Alright, so I guess we have to go back to... What's his face? Fenrir. Oh, I could probably go... It's St. Jeremy. Yeah, St. Jeremy had a blacksmith. I'll go upgrade Fork's armor over there. Get her a little more defense. Just in case. I have to get up for a minute. Can I show the picture? Jesus fucking Christ. There. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Does this please you? Are you happy now? Have you seen it? Can I bury this one? Can I hide it? Can I hide my shame for the next 5,000 centuries? Penitent. Hold on, they included like so many variations. Hold on, I gotta look at the rest of these. Oh no, fuck! Hang on. Hang on, which number is this? That's 5? Alright. Wait, there's too many images. Where did this one even go? Oh, there it is. There it is, there it is. Sorry, they included like a little bit more that I... Whoop, that's 2. Whoop. 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 Yeah, images that appear. Listen, Megaforce takes too long, so we're gonna go look at Skeps instead. Okay? What? Hold on, let me look at... There was a lot in this. Oh no, it's like a bunch of transparent cutouts. Oh, they made transparent versions of like all of those too. Oh fuck, they're so good. I love them. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but I appreciate having them pre-cut out for me. Anyway, we're going back to the cathedral. We're not talking about scabs. We're ambushing Catmen. Actually, I shouldn't have used Mega Force for this. Whatever. It's not an addiction if I don't admit it, that's true. That's why I was never addicted to Sheeran 6 for that, like, week-long period where I did nothing but play Sheeran 6. I never admitted it, so it was fine. I was simply having a good time with a good video game. I was just enjoying myself. Use my Spooky avatars? Yeah, that's a good idea. Although I really like the one I have that I'm using right now that Tiff did. But having alternate ones would be good too. I gotta rep the Tiff art wherever I can fit it. Although granted, I have that one sitting below in my... I don't know why I'm pointing down. No one can see my hands. I have it below in my Twitch description thingy. That's true. I have the Fumo. Alright, alright. Going back to the cathedral. I'm gonna go upgrade Fork's armor, and then we're gonna get back on Light Sail and go find Fenrir, I guess. Well, I assume Fenrir's still by the capital. Hold on, what were those other emails that just came in? Why'd I have like 4 new emails in my inbox? Did something else happen? Oh. Oh, right. For Angeline Era, Mr. Melos Hantani did a bunch of, like, notes on all of the soundtrack influences. I need to take a look at that later. Angeline Era has a pretty good soundtrack. IMO. Granted, just don't do what I did. Don't play it on Inferno. Just don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't play it in Inferno. Just no, just play in fucking normal or something. Just don't do it in Inferno. Don't do that. Where was the blacksmith here in the cathedral? Okay. I think literally one of my favorite songs in Angeline Era is just literally the song that plays in the very first area. What's it called? I'm having a blank. It's... Oh, it's only 2,000 for this upgrade. I thought it was 3,000. Whoops. I could have gotten it before we did all this. Alright, what's Fork's next upgrade cost? Let's see. 4,000? 5,000? 2,500, what the fuck? I could just get this right now if I sold any items. I probably don't need it, though. She doesn't... Well, I say that now, but... Now let's, like, sell a Sun Mist. So I'm pretty sure I got some Sun Mist I just never sold, so we'll do that real fast. Yeah, we have one. That'll give us enough to upgrade her again. I might be... This might be overly cautious, but I don't want to, like, suddenly discover Emperor Nero the Hawk hits the back row for 5 billion damage and suddenly she can't survive or something like that. Do I miss 32 fish? I do think of all the possible first bosses that a game could have, that is by far one of the best ones. I can't say the best, I don't have enough expertise to say that, but I will say, Kanos, is that the second Kotatsu dragon you've gotten today? Oh wait, no, no, I'm not gonna check Fork's next upgrade. She's had enough. She got the last 2. We'll save the rest of the money for alflex. Yes, #1 Kotatsu dragon fan. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what character I'm truly a fan of right now. Where's the gotcha? There it is. Oh, that's not right at all. That's completely wrong. No, that's so fucking wrong. Jesus Christ. Alright, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Look! Okay. I must thought I hit no on the wrong menu option again. Huge time on Fuku. I mean, it's not my fault she's kind of not very good mechanically. She's kind of poopy. She's kind of pee-pee and a little bit poopy. She's not very good. She's not like unusually bad, but she's definitely uninspiring. So where was... Oh, there's Light Sail. So let's go back up to the capital, I guess. Like, Fenrir never moves, did he? Right? Uh, Never mind. Fenrir's not by the capital. Ah. Yeah, I could just kind of like canvas for a bit by just going... You know, just go side to side and then down. Oh. Oh, he's by the trees. Alright, never mind. Yeah, Fenrir got better and just walked off his shit after he got blasted. So... Alright, villagers, can you tell us where we can just, like, rip a bone off this thing? Do you have any bone knowledge? You want bones? What are you gonna make bone? Yeah, I want to make the Fenrir bone broth. Fenrir's bones, how majestic. Bones? Well, those ones just outside of town were... Okay, could you tell me where outside of town? No? Okay, you could, like, give me a description. You could say, like, a direction, maybe? Alright, well, we'll go poke around outside town then, since it sounds like they're probably close by. He does the thrust thing, he was just feeling... He was feeling a little shitty, and then he got back up, and he was okay. So we'll just... I don't know how big this area is, we'll just, like, walk along the perimeter, and... I wonder if one's not in the funny tentacle hole, probably. Well, we can go check there, then, just in case. Alright, that's 3 enemies. We'll cast Mega Force. Hold on, we can look at this once the animation for Mega Force starts. Hellflame. Alright, we can look at this while Mega Force keeps animating. And we can all take a look at this a little bit longer, you know, it's good. Alright, it's done. Several dogs will appear in sequence. God, what was the version of that in like a dragon in like Infinite Wealth? Yeah, because I had their own version of like these several events are about to play in sequence kind of thing. I forget what it said though. It was like something really similar, which made me laugh when I first saw it. Just the, you know, strap-in fucker. You've got cutscenes to watch. Though I recall in Infinite Wealth, I felt like that warning happened like every other hour. So I'm pretty sure that was like a running joke back on one of my Discord servers where we just keep posting that image every time we got to a save point and the game would warn you, by the way, it's gonna be a bunch of things happening. It contains scenes. Let's go check the tentacle hole. Are there any bones in the hole? No? Okay, you can't walk past it, so... At least we're fairly contained to this region. Oh, can't walk around. Whoops, never mind. Gotta go around the trees. Thinking back on Infinite Wealth... I feel like I kind of have mixed feelings on that game. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about the plot or anything, because I'm sure there are people who are still interested in it who might want to play it, but... I feel like by the end of the game I was just feeling kind of tired a little bit, you know? Then again, apparently I got to the last boss underleveled somehow, and it was like a fucking nightmare fight. So maybe ending on an exhausting note like that might have led through to my perception of the game a little bit, you know? So I mostly remember the last boss basically just like two-shotting everyone. Or sometimes basically one-shotting them. And also outspeeding my party. And also being horrifically durable. Oh, that might be a bone? Okay, it's a cutscene. That's probably a bone. It just... Are we just gonna like, chop one of these off or something? Okay, asked and answered. Yeah, just chop off. Sure. The ultimate sword does not kill in the physical. It severs the life of the soul instead of breaking the armor. Okay, that kind of goes hard. Now, fork. King Benelux is in pain, but you have the power to ease it. You understand the power of love. Enter the capital, deliver to him your very words. Tell the man you call your father that you love him with all your heart. Yeah, it's straight bonus state. They just got all these bones here. You just go and you chop off a bone. It's your bone. You know you have your sword. Tell your dad you love him. I don't know. That sounds kind of hard. Yeah, the alflex can hit him with the fucking soul cutter. My chest is heavy too. Huh. Life goals. Interesting. I didn't say that. Anyway. Let's go back over to... Yeah, Sanctuary was like right over here. I think. Where did we actually land? I don't even remember. We landed on Fenrir. I don't remember like where we landed. Alright, we got the extremely blue giant. Walk off. Oh, you just walk off? There's no sanctuary? Oh, okay. I would not have realized that. Yeah, Ao Oni. So I have a problem. I just messed up the input. Never mind, I recovered. So, like I said, this coming Sunday and Monday, I'm going to play Blue Stinger. I'm going to honor the non-existent pact I made where I said, yeah, it's a Christmas game, I want to play before the year's out. I'm going to do that Sunday and Monday, but I have a really big problem here. I really want to go finish Shining the fucking Holy I'll have to be patient. I said I was going to do it before December was out. I'm going to honor my word. Oh, free Hand of Glory. Alright, walk off the right side. Oh, yeah, you just do that. Shining the fucking Holy Ark. I love that game now. I definitely think that might be, like, one of my favorite, like, older JRPGs. So... We want to find the capital first, and then look for the closest sanctuary point. I forget what town that is. Oh, wait, no, this is, Celuport, so east from here, if you go along the coastline, we should see the capital. That's Sego's mine. You go down. That's the capital. Okay, where can you land close to the capital, though? Right here. And from not knowing it existed to really respecting it, yeah. Like, what I said when I first started streaming it was like, I had nothing but like fractions of half remembered memories of playing it as a kid. So I was like, am I even gonna like this game? I legitimately don't know. I have no idea. I might just like play for a few hours and be like, actually, this sucks ass. And then just like abandon it or something, or maybe guilt trip myself into finishing it. And now I'm like, fucking, I love that game with all my heart and soul. I think it's fucking sick as hell. Like I was talking about this on my Discord servers like a couple days ago, but I think one of the like funniest like little details that probably shouldn't be as compelling as it is in that game is just the fact that they gave every character like, oh, that's not the actual castle. They gave every character like, I don't know, like a half dozen, possibly more crit animations that you see semi-routinely that you get more of them as your technique stack goes up. Like that's like such a little thing that you don't think would matter, but it ends up adding a lot of flavor to just all the fighting you do, since it's a game where auto-attacking guys is pretty effective. Not that mages are bad, but you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, like Arthur, the main character, like he starts off with this like fancy little flame cut thing, and then as his stats goes up, he gets an ice cut, and then he gets a thunder cut. Then he gets this like big kind of like big fancy crosscut thing where he does like a couple like really fast slashes. And then he gets a really funny long one where he just does the fire, ice, and lightning ones in succession, which is funny because A, it takes a really long time to animate, but B, when he starts with the fire cut, there's a brief second there where you don't know if he's gonna just like stop with that or do the full combo, and the full combo does like twice as much fucking damage. It's really funny. Then he has one that's like a first-person Psycho Crusher for some reason. And like Rody gets his Azuna drop, he sometimes throws out his giant shuriken for his crits. He sometimes does one of those like really cool jumping stabs where he's like facing away from the enemy. He has like some shit with Shadow Clones. Just like everyone has a bunch of them for some reason, and they all have like different damage formulas. Some of them like do stats effects and shit, so it's not just like it's a different animation. They actually have like different effects. Yeah, the Dream Slash combo. It's basically how it feels like. Yeah, very touching. You know, I didn't check one thing. Okay, no, it just says Chariot. I was curious if his sword like meaningfully changed or anything. Hey, am I doing this? We already healed. Is there anything else if we go back in out of curiosity? King's currently resting. Okay, never mind. Interview from Gage has said they added different animations for subsequent weapon ranks. Nobody remember that. Oh right, yeah, we didn't actually make this one. We just got the bone. We just got our funny bone. That's right. Was he yapping about showing the holy arc and not paying attention? Did they have different crit animations in Engage for that? I don't actually remember. It's been a while since I played Engage. I did like how Fire Emblem 4 had the thing where, critical hits that were killing blows had different animations than, just crits that didn't kill the enemy. I thought that was kind of a nice detail. Oh, just one more thing. Oh, Nero the Hawk, you gotta call him by... He's Emperor Nero the Hawk. You can't just call him Nero the Hawk. Show some fucking respect. Let's go back up the road and get back on Light Sail. I guess we're going back to Sky High. It's too bad you can't fight on the dragon. Unless I've just been exceptionally lucky, because I really wanted to see what kind of fucked up background you would have gotten while fighting on this thing. Anyway, let's go back to Sky High. You know, Emperor Nero looks a lot cooler now that he has actual clothing on, instead of being like... Alright, you can just do that too, I guess. What was I even saying? I legitimately just... That broke my train of thought entirely. What the hell was I talking about? Ultimate power, the final magics. Wait, are we actually getting upgrades out of this? Is Mega Force gonna get an even longer animation? Hey, Love Knife. How's it going? Take these ropes. Oh, is Princess Fork getting an upgrade, too? Alright, are we just getting like a million upgrades dumped on us right before the ending of the game? Alright, that didn't look... that might have looked a little silly. We're really... we're really going all out with the budget here in the final leg of the game. Just fucking doing whatever you want. Wait. Okay, I didn't say I was ready to go in yet. Hang on. I would like to go... What's the closest save? Actually, no, we're right by Nada. We can go save here. I would like to save and maybe just dump our money on items or something. Oh, they got fortune. You know, all that money I spent upgrading the chariot armor now feels like I kinda, you know, might have been a mistake. Gee, you know, same thing with Forks. Oh, what the fuck ever. Whatever. I guess I'm just a jackass. I should have saved all that money. Oh, look at their appearances now, though. Look at their fucking appearances. You thought about saying something? No, it's funnier to let me get owned. Crimson Force? Alright, that animation is still slightly too long. Alright, does a lot of damage though. Alflex just looks like Adol. Yeah! He just needs some hair dye. I still love how the victory animation, they couldn't be bothered to redo it to factor in the new equipment. Oh yeah, I need to see what the other two spells look like. Where is the item shop here? Yeah, out of curiosity, let's see how expensive upgrading the Fortune and Tower gear is. I assume this is basically the end of the game, so we're probably not going to do this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it just cost 10,000. It only gives you +5, so like... Actually, no. +5 is the norm. Yeah, no, +5 is the norm. But yeah, that's still... that's... You have to save up so much money for that. Alright, whatever. We don't care. We're not doing that. Is there no item shop here? Oh, here we go. Um... Well, I don't need too many of those, honestly. Let's go hit the save point, which I already forgot where it was here. That's the inn. That's nothing. Alright. You know what, healer lady? I am literally too poor to afford that. What do you say to that? Alright, whatever. Just save our game. Yeah, let's drop a safety save state in case I find a way to make then kill my save file with a gun. And let's go. Alright, let's see what the healing spell looks like. I'm curious now. Okay, it animates really fast though, but also it looks fucking terrible. It's beautiful. The function's very good. The form is not beautiful to behold. But the form is ugly. Alright, let's go to the funny trees. I like how the trees look the same on the world map. Oh. Plugging into the internet. I'll not leave you empty-handed. Oh? Are we getting one last... Are we getting something? Take my power by your own hands. Sometimes there's no path but by the sword. Wait, are, are we fighting Light Sail? I... Fuck it, just do whatever you want, I don't care. The gif of Light Sail bonking into the boss guy, it's such a good animation. Yeah, I need to look for the, what's it? The animation of the Bilzerian smoking the cigarettes. I have that one saved. I just need to, like, save it in a place that isn't my, uh, downloads folder buried with 5 billion other random-ass files. Unless I already moved it somewhere. I don't really remember, honestly. I have occasionally very, very suspect file storage habits. You know, you get kind of strong at this point. Like, a boss would have to do something really fucked up to actually, like, stand a real challenge at this point. Because nothing hits hard enough to be an immediate threat. And also, MP is basically a fake resource. And also, with Sonic up, we move so fast that, like, bosses can't outspeed you either. Double digits? How? Oh. Thanks for the heal, Light Sail. But why'd you fight us? Oh. How many fights did you avoid? Did you just, like, avoid everything starting from, like, the back, like, fourth of the game? Oh, Strength Water. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, though, because, like, the later fights give so much experience, but if you're avoiding them with Illusion Mist, then... yeah, it makes sense. Speedrun? Yeah, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that makes sense. Well done, children. My power act is your armor for the final battle ahead. Light Sail, literally, why did you do that? Beaming him like 5 times that? Yeah, for all the testing. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that reminds me. Do you remember that issue where the one Manta Ray cutscene wasn't playing for either me or Zaburai? When I was replaying it to, you know, get a new save file, keep in mind I didn't touch a single thing. The cutscene played normally. So whatever's going on there isn't even consistent, which is lovely. It just decided to, you know, work of its own accord. Oh, he's just right here. Wait, really? Wait, but there's no final dungeon? What the fuck do you mean? The Hawk. It's very arduous. Like, you know, wasn't quite as bad as going through the capital. Yeah, get him while he's fucking hungry. Thor. You know, the Hawk is not very threatening. What level am I? I have not been paying attention to level numbers. I don't know if someone else was. I might have to consult the tapes on that. Or I guess we'll see if this fight gives experience. Is it just because I have, like, horrendous luck constantly getting into fights? Because it's not like I'm deliberately trying to grind, other than the couple times where, like, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get an upgrade, I'll just step outside town, get into 2 fights, go do the upgrade, then continue, which I only did that a couple times. Oh. That's it, huh? This has gotta be a phase 2. There's no way. Okay, no, 0 experience. Oh no, he gave an item. He gave an item, it's definitely a phase 2. That's definitely not the end. That's interesting that he didn't have experience, but I guess the fairy's level based off something else. Maybe there's level based off number of fights or something. You just start skipping all battles? Yeah. Apparently I might be the only fool here. Oh. Nero the Hawk appeared. Oh, he's naked now! Oh, that kinda hurts actually. Yeah, that fucking... I kinda hope I get another turn, because if he uses that a second time, we could have some slight problems. Okay, we're fine. I'm just gonna use a Spirit Herb. Hang on. Didn't we get... Yeah, it's very important. We gotta pop the Strength Bludger. Primordial Storm. Yeah, that kind of hurt. You know, I have a feeling that if you walk into this phase too low from the first one, you could just instantly die in turn 1 without any way to do to stop it, huh? %. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of... Geist Exorcimus? Incredible spell name. That's the kind of shit I would name one of my spell cards. Also, hey, that actually hurts pretty bad. Yeah, it's like you'd have to, like, I don't know, count HP on Nero's first form, and then hopefully, like, don't accidentally crit and kill him or something, to, you know, just to make sure you're healed up for when you actually push him over. Top 10 hardest RPG battles, Nero the Hawk. My little known gem known as Air's Adventure. Yeah, like, that honestly hits really hard. I can definitely see how this fight could suddenly cause you severe problems. Nero the Hawk Tuah jokes. Ugh. I forgot about Hawk Tuah. Didn't the lady behind that, like, start doing some... was it crypto? Did she, like, do some crypto rug pull shit? I feel like I haven't heard about her in, like, 20 billion years or something like that. Like, I forgot she... I literally forgot she existed until you mentioned that just now. It's, like, so far out of my memory. She got used to do crypto scan. Okay. Crypto rug pull disappeared entirely. Ah, okay, okay. I guess that explains why I haven't heard anything. It's because she basically has ceased to exist in the public eye. Happy to help me remember. Yeah, it's knowledge I could have. Look, surely that pushed something more important out of my brain, and I'll never know what it was because it got pushed out. It's gone now. I permanently lost something in my memory to insert remembering the Hawk Tuah girl. You know, he's kind of durable. Like, I'm not really in any danger. But I appreciate that he's not fucking around. No, that's okay. I can't remember birthdays on my own anyway, so inserting Hawk Tuah memories won't influence that. Frankly, I'm amazed I can remember my own birthday. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure the only reason I can remember my own birthday is because it falls right before a major American holiday. If not for that, I'm pretty sure I would not remember it consistently. Because I am not a... I am not a person who cares about celebrating my own birthday. Other than to go, hey, it birthday, cool, and then carry about my day as usual. Yeah, happy Theo Day. No, that's not for a while. We have... Oh, he's down. We have several months to go before that comes up. Actually, I was looking at my... like a week or two ago. Apparently, I can push forward my, like... What was it? My 1-year streaming anniversary date can apparently be pushed back to just far enough that it also falls on my birthday. I might just do that so I can... For no real... Okay, that's... Okay, we don't need to do all that with the screen. We don't need to do that. We don't... Alright, thanks. There you go. I might push it back so that both fall on the same day for no reason other than it's funny. I don't do shit on my birthday. That was definitely an interesting last boss after the back third of this game ceased putting up any kind of resistance. Granted, if you're being an honest gamer like me and just fighting everything, there's still not much he can do. But I can definitely see how, in a speedrun context, Nero can suddenly just decide to fucking kill you because you phased him badly. Yeah, the humble content respecter. Listen, I was just afraid I was gonna, like, if I avoided too many fights, I would get into a place where, like, I fell behind the power curve too badly and fights became impossible, and I was like, you know what? I don't want that shit to happen, I'm just gonna fight everything as it comes. Because, like, we had that point on the first stream where I got to the capital dungeon, and fights were really, really bad for a while. Yeah, cool screensaver ending. Yeah, that was like... That's kind of a gnarly-ass sound effect. Like, you could insert that into, like, a horror game in the context of someone being, like, eaten by a fucked-up monster or something, and I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about what I'd expect that to sound like. It's kinda crunchy. Alright, thanks for turning into our sword. Children, well done, and alflex, thank you for lending your aid in this battle. If it wasn't for you, none of this world would come to fruition. That world Janice ended. Yeah, it's like that fucking horrible crunchy sound effect. You may have acted the safe fork out of your own interest, but your efforts enrich the lives of those around you. That means your actions were just. Fork, you mustn't blame yourself for everything. It is not an easy task to open the sealed door of your heart with your own will alone. But even if you can only crack open the door, then light, sounds, and air can find their way in. There's no need to rush. Th- Thanks, Sky High Mom. Now press to go. Bye now. Alflex, fork. Bye-bye. Alflex, you're not going to stop? Listen, I'm sorry. I forgot your name. Nettle? I'm sorry, that there's nothing here. Like, Alflex's heart belongs to Fork. I briefly forgot her name, I'm sorry. Listen, her name doesn't get said very often. It's not my fault. I do think Light Sail's wings are pretty cool looking. Like, the way they look on the world map. Kettle, right, I said Nettle. That's funny. 2 hours ago? No, look, this stream was going for 3 hours. And she technically joined on the first stream. The effect of Light Sail's wings when you're looking at it on the world map. Um, very slight shades of the insides of Utsuho's cloak. Obviously not quite to the severity of Utsuho's cloak is, but, you know, it's a similar concept. You know, if that's her mom, did we ever learn how she ended up down in historical anyway? Trying to think. Did we hear about that part? We might have, and I just forgot. She's water should probably flow down. Hey, yeah, I guess that's true. Nothing saying you can't just do that. I'm glad Marlio's still around. Alflex Chaser Vincent. I don't know. It's kind of a grim joke, but it's almost really funny that I think the first suggestion we had to name the princess was just to name her Princess Fiora, and I cannot imagine. What do you think? The complex of just seeing that name like 5 seconds later would be like a fucking shotgun to the face. She deserves more than a guy who plays around with Elise heart in a win. This is for the best alflex. Listen, alflex, your potential wife is really strong, and I'm not saying that should be your lone criteria for a wife, but I'm just saying, like, your wife is, you know, she got good magic. You can stop doing that? No, that's complicated. That's hard. I'll mess you, the forgetful flower. Buddy. Buddy. Men will literally eat Amnesia, the forgetful flower, instead of going to therapy. It's true. It's not good to stay here. I'll accompany you back to the castle. Oh. Orc. I'm sorry, but it's already over. Forget now. Forget everything. Ah. Hey, that's kind of fucked up, actually. Hey, hang on, that's kind of fucked, actually. Hang on, hang on. Man acts like a man, a woman like a woman. Oh, alright. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's the stuff, buddy. That's good. You said only unpopular cowards use the love flower. Ah, finally understand biological essentialism. Ugh. It's good to have a little, like, last-minute flashbang to keep you on your toes. I would have knocked you unconscious. Yeah, we would have had to, like, have a little, like, 5-minute siesta while I fucking died laughing. Orc, my daughter, live your human life to the fullest, until the man you chose finds his eternal sleep. Oh, that was a good laugh. Hold on, I gotta dry my eyes here. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay. Just laughing so hard I was freaking crying. I swear to God, the worst side effect of certain life events in the past 6 months is that I now, like, laugh like a fucking hyena at the slightest provocation. It's honestly embarrassing. That's it, huh? Yeah, we got the double rainbow. Oh, taking a screenshot. It's a nice little ending screen. You know, like I was saying earlier, I can understand why that acquaintance was disappointed that this isn't like a weird, fucked up, like, put together wrong game like Ancient Roman is. I get the impulse why that would be disappointing if you're hoping for something just fundamentally created wrong like Ancient Roman is. But also, this game is fucking unhinged for a dozen other reasons, so it's still incredibly good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's great that the music and the sound effects in this game function. Let's not talk about the vampire's poison slash sound effect. Um, but I can appreciate the completely fucking utterly unhinged pacing of this game's plot. Shit is just happening all the time. Shit does not stop happening. The sequence of the winged horse, the entire horse bit is like fucking wild. Yeah, the entire really casual colonialism bit just kind of like tucked in there. It's like, okay. Oh, what a game. The horse constipation arc. God, it's only been 3 hours. I feel like I don't want to start shedding the Holy Arc right now, because if I do, this is going to turn into like a 6 or 7 hour long stream, and I shouldn't do that. It is a dangerous and real risk. And also, like, I think we're at the last dungeon in that too. So maybe we'll call it an early day. I'm thinking. I don't really have any else plans. Like, I could, like, oh, it's like I could put up Bloodlines for a bit, do a run in the app, but it's like, do I also just chill out for the day? We got plenty of stuff to play coming up. He's got like little fucking T-Rex arms. Like, look at that. Look at his arms in proportion to the rest of his body. She wants to minutes for the weighted blanket and the heated blanket. Dude, I have been sleeping like a dead person with the weighted blanket. Like, earlier today, my stomach was not feeling well. I think all the holiday food was catching up to me. So, I think I posted about this on Blue Sky. I was like sitting back in my chair, I was watching Emma stream Demon King Chronicle and stuff. I had the heated pad tucked under my shirt, you know, just against my stomach. And then, because my room was cold, I also had my blanket draped over me. I was so fucking comfortable. I could have fallen into a coma sleep right there, and it would have been so good. We'd go back to the 2 FPS Cathedral. I cannot believe. Why did they do that area like that? There was no reason to do that. Like, I thought it was like kind of like almost like a joke, like, oh, some really deliberate slow walk up to the altar for, like, you know, to meet Demos Kamos. And then no, because he's not in that room. You go to the side rooms for the actual dungeon. So it's like, no, they just like made this place bad because they could. It's an incredible power move. The altar where you meet Demos Kamos and then he just teleports away. Honestly, possibly the funniest ending to a dungeon possible. You just walk up to him and he's like, hey, fuck you, and then leaves. And it's like, okay. You know what? Fair enough. what what an experience. Arya, thank you for all of your work on this as usual. Honestly, I do kind of like the blue robes on Fork. It's a, it's a pretty good look. The menacing bear model slowly sliding toward the screen. Always fun to see people's reactions. Alright, yeah, I'll get to show more people Belzerian when I stream it again sometime in 2026. That'll be a nice... That'll be like a nice one-off thing, because that's a game you can easily do in a single stream. Uh, Emperor Nero, the Hawk. I still cannot believe that entire sequence when he shows up in the cathedral to, like, flashbang you, and then get really big, and then leave. Just, like, incredibly... Produce section! Where's all the produce? They're just showing me producers. I don't want that. I want actual produce. False ass advertisement. Thank your local corn. Corn is good. That is true. Corn is very good. So I've been wearing these earbuds all streams with my usual headphones just to see if, like, I get that thing in my head where hearing my own voice when I'm talking with headphones on feels incredibly alien to me in a way that's off-putting. So you know what? I got these nice earbuds for like a gift a couple years ago. Only like stream using them and see how I feel about that. I'm not sure that it helped me any. Cause now it just feels weird in a different way. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, game arts. We actually got like pulled. It was like it was on the first stream. We were looking at game arts' history of games, and also the fact that there's like game arts and then the spin-off game arts. Game Arts 2, if you would. Or Game Studio, whatever. I just assumed Game Arts is it's Game Studio, I forgot. It's an equally generic name, so I blanked. Game Arts, Game Studio, same shit. Oh, yeah, there's both game and art here. And these are some good ass credits. Apology partisan. Oh, that's a good cat. Very good cat. Alright, alright. Now that we've been thanked for playing, this is officially a good game. It's important to thank the player. It's very, very important. You gotta thank them. Alright, I think that's it. Have that fun actual. It's a good idea. I like it. It's good. It's for long enough. Yeah, those credits felt for a game like this, which was pretty short. Those credits felt pretty long. It's funny. I mean, this was what? Yeah, this is about 3 hours and 20 minutes. First stream was about 5 hours. So yeah, it was about 8 hours and some change. Probably not including some random yapping time at the start of stream. So yeah, about 8 hours in total. Pretty short. Not in a bad way, obviously. It's fine for a game for an RPG to be short. In fact, oftentimes it's better that way. I'm looking at modern Persona. Anyway, what do I feel like doing? We could just. It's been 3 years. Feels too short. But it's not bad though. It's not bad. I'm thinking. I'm thinking real hard. We can just call it here. It's not illegal to do a short stream once in a while. I don't want to start something else long and then I get sucked into it and then they want to play Zakuzaka. Listen, oh, I said it's okay for some games. Not all of them. It's perfectly fine for a game to be long if it maintains some level of quality, which Zakuzaku does. There are many RPGs, however, where I cannot say that in good faith about. You know what I mean? You know, not that I would name any specific games, you know, like Persona 5. You know, I wouldn't name anything specifically that has that Persona 5. But, you know, just, you know, some games just tend to be a little Persona shorter 5. You know, something like that. Alright, let's close it. That's Air's Adventure. Good-ass video game. Yeah, see, Zabra, we have a happy customer right here. Get that cough checked out. Sounds really bad. It's funny, I never finished Persona 5. I got literally to the very end of the game. This is before Royale was out. I got to the very end of the game, and I sat there for a second. I was like, do I care? Am I having fun anymore? I just went no, and I just like turned off the game and went back to it. Like, I was literally less than 5 hours from finishing because I looked it up online afterwards. I could have just finished it, and that is one of the only RPGs where I just tapped out and was like, nah, I don't care anymore. I finished The Last Remnant on the 360. That game barely functioned on the 360, and I still finished it and even got the stupid fucking Platinum Chivo trophy, whatever nonsense, for it. But apparently Persona 5 was where my patience ran out. I don't even... Metaphor is definitely shorter than Persona 5. I actually enjoyed Metaphor. It's not perfect, but I did like it a lot more than Persona, than like modern Persona in general. By modern, I was mean 4 and 5. I mean, 3 is also modern Persona, but I think I have a higher opinion of 3 than 4 and 5. Yeah. You'll find my response in December 2026. Yeah, well, get to it. Yeah, we're gonna call it there for today. Well, but we will rest up. We got Blue Stinger for Sunday. We got more Blue Stinger on Monday. Probably gonna be back to we're going back to a normal schedule next. Well, I say normal schedule. I mean, I only missed Thursday this week, but I'm obsessive about keeping to a schedule. So when I miss a day, I feel all fucked up and wrong. Like if like before this, my last stream was on Monday, and it felt like there was like a 50-year gap between streams. Felt very weird to me. I was like, I want to get back to playing video game on the internet to hang out with everyone. And Chris, yeah, thank you. You too. Hope everyone had a happy time. I mostly, I partially avoided crashing out during family stuff. I got by. I mean, it probably helps that I thought I was spending 2 days with family, and it turns out I was spending 1 day with family. So you know that probably helped a lot. I was like calling up uh my mom on like Wednesday night, and I was like, yeah, what time do we want to get over there tomorrow? And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you know, Christmas Day dinner. We're doing it over at my brother's. And she's like, no, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you know, we usually do that, right? And she's like, no, we haven't done that in years. And I'm like, oh. That's right. We haven't done that in years. I just forgot. We used to do that years ago. We'd do a big family thing for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but that hasn't happened recently. I just forgot. It's because most of them are my brother and his fiance are going upstate to visit the fiance's family and stuff. So, he spends half a Christmas with us and then half a Christmas with the fiance's parents, all that good stuff. Which, long story short, means I just get to stay home and be lazy, which is what I did yesterday. I wasn't lazy, I just worked on other things, so it was time well spent. We'll die and do a 2-week holiday. If I had to be away for that long, I don't do vacations. I don't know. I'm the kind of person where if I take too long of a vacation from work, I think I should put music on. If I take too long of a vacation from work, my ass is not going to want to go back. It's going to be utter misery for at least 1 to 2 weeks afterwards, and I'm like, I don't think I can do that to myself. So I usually settle for just taking little extended weekends on a more routine basis rather than vacation. I think that works for me personally. I don't know. It just means if I'm having a shitty week, I can take a Friday off and be like, yeah, I get an extra day to relax a little bit. So I'm glad the years have been, it's not my favorite soundtrack, but I generally liked it consistently. It was a perfectly good soundtrack. It had its own thing it was going for. I liked it. It was good stuff. Not stuff I'm itching to listen to out of the game. You know what I mean? But it's okay. That's fucking funny. Okay, I gotta go look through it later just to see if there's any particular bangers I might want to download because it'd be funny to do that. Music that surely that there will be no issue playing on stream because who the fuck is going to hit me for playing Air's Adventure music? I actually got hit on a YouTube copyright thing because there was a stream where, if you remember, I played Assault Suits Falcon a couple months ago. So I ended up putting some music in from both the SNES version of Assault Suit Falcon, and then I guess it was a soundtrack for the re-release on something. I don't remember what it got re-released on. But apparently that tripped some copyright stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, fine, just mute it. It was only played in the intro of the stream, so it didn't really matter. The CC coach will come and shoot me. Yeah, well, I'll get attacked by the ghost of Game Studio. I keep wanting to call them Game Art too now. No, it's called Game Studio. Game Studio Incorporated. But yeah, playing the modern re-release Vulcan music. I thought it was just a super old Arrange album. I didn't realize it was the newer version of the game. Well, yeah, it's still probably playing this in the stream. No, I was wrong. But again, it didn't really matter. I was just okay, just mute it. I played it for the intro of the stream for 2 minutes. No one's gonna notice if that gets muted. I mean, they'll notice, but it's in the intro. Who cares? Yeah, it was there was a Game Arts segment. Yeah, just the actual company name is Game Studio. Anyway. Let's see who's on to raid at this fine hour. There are people on the internet. There are people doing things on the internet. Let's see. Is this individual currently in the process of wrapping up? Actually, no, it's super early for them. There's no way. Okay. Let's go raid Miss Zoe Techie, who's playing Final Fantasy IV. Like I said, I'll be back on Sunday. We're gonna start Blue Stinger. We're gonna shotgun the game until it's done. I think, based on what Samurai said, it sounds like I should be able to do it in 2 streams, so hopefully it'll work out that way. And then we'll also go back to shutting the Holy Ark next week Thursday, and we'll probably finish that too. And I'll be like, shit, I gotta start playing new games. I have some ideas. I got Dragon Force, I got Vanguard Bandits, I wanna replay Brave Prince Musashi. I wanna replay that. I haven't played the game since I was a kid. I wanna see if that game still holds up in my memory. Because I remember loving that game. Oh, you mean what's it? Samurai Legend Musashi, the sequel? I also remember playing that game. I also remember thinking it was not particularly great, but I do remember liking some of the music in it. I forget who Did it have Hamazu working on the music? I think it might have had him playing it. Or composing it, rather. It's starting less like... Yeah, to be clear, I'm going off super duper... I don't remember it as well, so I would not trust my opinion on me being like, oh yeah, I don't think I liked it that much. It's very likely I'm just kind of misremembering wrong, and I've heard a lot of people I've heard a lot of people down on it, so that's probably kind of like... It's one of those weird osmosis things where it's like, now I'm convincing myself, oh, I probably didn't like it when I was younger either. It's probably not the case, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe I'll check that at some point too. You invite yourself? Yeah, I might. I'll put those in. Like, I have a lot of ideas. And I definitely want to start up another RPG pretty soon, because, like... There's Nefeshel too. I kind of want to replay Nefeshel. Nefeshel's cool. But then, I want to check out Dragon Force and Vanguard Bandits off-stream first to see, like, okay, do I like these? And then B, do I want to stream them? Or are they the kind of games where I want to go into a trance off-stream and marathon them for 30 hours and beat them in my own time? Because it could go either way. It's hard to know with strategy games sometimes. Like, is this just gonna be like really boring? Should I just like go into a fugue state off-stream and just play all of it over in a couple of days? I'll have to check them out. P5. I am never fucking playing WoW. I'm done with Persona 5. I'm done. I don't give a shit about it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's never happening. They lost me. They lost me. It's over. I can't go back to Persona 5 jail. But Tattoo Persona. Yeah. I was just talking about that earlier. Like I got to the ending and I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm done. I can't. I don't. I'm out. And I have finished some truly heinous shit before in the past, so that's pretty bad, because I usually finish all of my RPGs, even if I'm not enjoying them, because I'm like, okay, I need to... I still need to, like, I want to see it through to the end, right? Like, I start something, I want to finish it, and that was one of those cases where I was like, I can't, I'm not enjoying this, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I want to be doing anything else. And so that's what I did in that case, I did something else. Sent her to Persona 5 Royal Jail. No. And I played good games instead. But yeah, I'll decide what I want to do next week. I want to think about like stuff I want to do more in 2026 in general. Like, I'm enjoying having at least one longer RPG in my rotation at all times. I've been having a lot of fun with shooting the Holy Ark. So I definitely want to like keep having something slightly longer than I'm playing in my schedule, and then mix in other shorter stuff on the side. That's been fun. But I do want to like branch out into like other consoles and shit. Like MS-DOS stuff maybe would be pretty fun. There's plenty of old DOS games that I remember as a kid, and probably other cool shit that I didn't know as a kid that would probably be fun to play today, but I gotta think about it. Those are all ideas. I have nothing crystallized in my head right now. I will have to do some searching in my brain. But I got nothing. I think that's it. No more words. Yeah, that's it. I was like, do I have anything else right now? No, I got nothing. We got Blue Stinger coming out. I should probably... Do I need to... Question, Zabrai, what did you play Blue Stinger on? Because I have, what's it called, Redream set up. I'm not too familiar with Dreamcast stuff, so I'm... Just want to make sure I'm not setting myself up for any disasters on Sunday when I go to play it. Flycast? Okay. And did that work well for you? Like, no issues? Just don't use Retro. No, I'm not using it. After hearing about the stuff with the RetroArch devs, I don't I'm okay not touching it unless there is some reason which I absolutely need to touch it, which has not been the case yet. Like, I was trying Redream, which seems fine, but like I said, it's something I don't know all about, or anything about rather, so I'd rather take the advice of someone who has gone through it already. Are we last Dreamcast? Yeah, I've never owned my own Dreamcast. Of all the weird old things, well, not weird, of all the old things I happen to have because my brother also loved games when I was growing up, like, you know, we had a 3DO, we had a Saturn and shit, we did not ever have a Dreamcast. Which runs Bang.io, it's 30 FPS for no reason. I'm not familiar with Bang.io, is that like a good thing or a bad thing? But like, what FPS is it expected to run at? Hold on, we can look at this again briefly. Where is it? Oops. We can all look at this briefly. I should play Bang.io. Listen, you already gave me killers. It's supposed to be 60 FPS? Okay, yeah, I can see how that's a problem. I can understand why that might be a concern. Listen, you already gave me Killer 7 to play next year, and you can't give me a second game. It's illegal. That's against the law. I will put it on my list. Yeah, one game rec per year. That's definitely a rule I always adhere to. But you can't say otherwise. I gave you 7 games to play. Listen, I forget the context, but I'm sure there was a perfectly good reason why I would do such a thing. And also, every game I recommend is golden, so you should feel honored that I would give you so many of my heartfelt recommendations. I was gifting you, I was gracing you with the gift of good video games to play. Like I think that's a good gift, honestly. I think that's a great gift. Alright, I'm thirsty, and I'm gonna be honest, I want to go pour another Negroni, so I think I'm gonna stop talking. I didn't say your recs are ass! You recommended me Killer 7, I'm pretty sure that's a good video game. I'm going to play it next year. I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy it. Although I might do it later in the year, because I've watched a couple of people, like I've watched bits of you stream it, but I tried not to like really watch, because I was like, you know, this looks like something I might fuck with, so I don't really want to like get spoiled on it. And then Calamarici was also playing it earlier this year, so I was kind of like, you know, doing the thing, I'm like watching it out of the corner of my eye, because it's like I kind of want to hang out in the stream chat, but I also don't want to watch the game, because again, I don't want to get spoiled on the game I might be playing. So yeah, I'll probably do it like later in 2026 once whatever bits I've seen have like fallen out the back of my brain and all that shit. Yeah, I think I'll like it. From what little I've seen, it looks like something that is up my alley, so I'm looking forward to that. But that's it for today. We will be back on Sunday with Blue Stinger. Thank you all for watching. Sorry, it was a little shorter today, but I was like, you know what, I shouldn't. If I boot up Holy Ark, we know how that's gonna go tonight. We are going to be up till 1 billion of fucking clocks. I am not going to be capable of booting it up for like an hour and a half. You know, it's hit the 5-hour mark, and they'd be like, oh yeah, I'll stop here. It's like, no, I'm not going to be capable of doing that. Not going to happen. So, we'll be back with our normal scheduled stream on Sunday. Here is the Discord. We're going to go raid Soy Techie. Good night, everyone. Hope you had happy holidays, or at least happy, good Christmas foods and stuff. I finally recovered from like the eating debuff. I had too many. I had some good food, but it's the usual holiday thing where you have too many things you don't usually have, and your stomach has a moment of like, hey, what the fuck's going on here? Finish FMW, good. Yeah, finish FMW. It's a very good game. Yeah, happy holidays. Let's go raid Zoiteki. Wait, we're still streaming, right? I was kind of talking for a bit. I need to make sure I need to make sure she's still going. Yeah, in chapter. Oh, okay. You're pretty deep. Oh, she's at the big 4 fiends fight. All right, let's go raid. Let's go raid. Oh, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye. I'm shutting up. I'm leaving. I'm hitting this button.